Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Caramlock Gone, and I'm here to tell you a Happy New Year's, and I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I'm trying to pick up these videos. I've been trying to do it for a while now, and I actually got some videos, got some captured footage of some things that I got from the thrift store the other day. One of the ladies there hooked me up with a great deal on a lot of Sega Genesis games, and I thought I'd go through them real quick. What I really did like was really a ton of sports titles, so I didn't put none in there because the sports titles, there's tons of them, so there's no point in ever putting them in there because I don't like playing them really, so I just stick them in the drawer. I never really put them on the shelf. But then I'll turn around and but I'm an odd kind of person because I got Sonic Spinball in there, and this is one of the things I picked up, and I'm trying to put some video somewhere around here, probably behind me, or I might make it small, who knows. But there's, if you look around me, there's some Sonic Spinball. That's what I caught footage of and everything else. I really like that game. Two from her, and from the thrift store, Mickey Mania. And of course, I do have the cases that came with them. They were in the cases. You know, so hey, score for me. Mickey Mania. Picked that up. See the video over here. I really love the way it looked, and then I was going to try it out on 3DS because I heard there's Epic Mickey and they kind of look alike, you know. So I wanted to give that a try. So if you see, it kind of starts out with the classic Steamboat Mickey, and I don't know. I just went through the first level on this here, and then I moved on. So yeah. Oh, I didn't pick up Street Fighter. I already had that in the collection. I just was playing it just a while ago, and let's move on. I found, didn't really know about this game too much. Bubsy? I don't know. Y'all have to tell me. Game and everything else. You can see I put the footage up there. I think at the end of the video I'm going to show you all the ways I died, because I didn't really live that long in this game. Yeah, I didn't quite catch on to it. I didn't know what was going on with it. I couldn't figure out why there was a cat that could fly. I mean, if you could tell me how in the world a cat flies, I'm trying to figure out, alright, is this a squirrel or a cat? Is it a flying squirrel? I can understand that. Somebody point that out to me. I'm trying to figure that one out. There's a lot of them that didn't come with cases. We have Outrunner right here, which if you see over here in the corner, I'm playing it. This is the first game I ever known that you could actually crash a car, and the car rolls, and you run beside the car, and then you jump in the car and take off. You know, I was out there driving the other day, and I hit a tree, and I was like, oh, I'll just run, and my car just flipped down the road, and I jumped back in it. You know, even though the whole thing was totaled, and I just drove on down the car. You know, me and my wife we just ran beside the car, and he's like, yay! Anyway, so yeah, if you can figure out that one, you see the footage right here. It is. You tell me how that works. That would be amazing. Now I couldn't figure out what was going on here. This here is Desert Demolition, Roadrunner, and Wile E. Coyote. There was no case for it. I'll probably get a case for it later. It seemed like if you look on the video behind me here, I'll give it a couple of seconds. I was trying to figure out if I was running into a loop. I kept trying to run toward the end, and I thought I was Wile E. Coyote because it starts out on the front footage showing Wile E. Coyote, but you end up being the bird, Roadrunner. You end up being a Roadrunner running through it. So I'm like, okay, so I didn't really play it that long. I just thought I'd give it a little try, at least have a little video footage over here, and go from there. Alright, now let's move on to the last one here, and that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I've actually heard not bad things about this, but honestly I don't know what to think of it because it's just a fighting game. It's quite easy. I don't know if I just didn't fight it on a harder level or what, but I started out the first level and I was figuring out the buttons, and I still beat the guy at first. So I'm going, well, maybe not. So I don't know. So maybe somebody can point me out in the right direction on that one. So either way. What was crazy though is, I don't know if I mentioned it before for a thing of Screwdriver. There was a person to which I picked up, they said they had a game system, and they said, hey, we don't know if it works, we just want to clear out our shop. If you want it, you can have it. And this is it. Yes, this Sega CD with Sewer Sharks in it. I know Sewer Sharks. I know that's the multi-million-dollar game everybody's looking for. But anyway, yeah, Sega CD. It does work. I don't think I say that, and because I know what the problem is. It's just a blown fuse, a little green fuse inside of it. Solder it, put it back in, and no power at all going to it whenever you do it. So I'm like, well. And I pulled it apart and looked inside of it, and it is. I checked the fuse, and it's just blown. So I'm like, well, that seems to be the only problem. I just kind of slapped it back together for this video. Was digging through a bunch of fabric and stuff like that. Lately, I've been sewing a lot, you know, doing a lot of sewing stuff. Yes, I'm a jack of all trades. I cook, clean, sew, and everything else work on TVs. I found this, and it was corroded up. It was in the middle of some fabric stuff. Some old lady must have had it, and I was digging through all that. And, yeah, I had a 3DS plug-in. Battery's corroded in it. Easy fix. Easy fix. But I had a wonderful Christmas. I'm hoping one of y'all had a great Christmas. I hope all of you had a great Christmas. I hope you have a great New Year's. I am not doing this here to make a list of stuff I'm going to do for next year. You know what I'm going to do for next year for New Year's? I'm going to be myself. I'm going to have fun, not go rob banks or nothing like that, but enjoy life. If anything, living, this is 2 years now without having being cancer free, and I'm just enjoying life. That's all I'm doing, is enjoying life and leaving, collecting things that I can leave behind to give to my wonderful daughters, which is the collection here behind me. It's all this here is for them. It's not for me. Even though I do enjoy it now, but you can't take it with you, and I don't plan on it. But I'll be 100 and something years old before anything happens. But with that said, let me come back with you on something here. Okay, one thing I really love this Christmas is that I got a hold of my one of my daughters got me. Yes, I think this is Rodimus, Uchronus, blah blah blah, bibbity bobbity boo. I don't know. Either way, it is an awesome figure. Not cheap at all. Love it. Got it this Christmas. Got it in the collection. And hey, I actually almost threw away the Prime, the little Matrix part. I had to dig through the trash to find it. I'm missing it. But oh, well, let me get to one last thing here, and then I'm gonna leave you with some footage, and I hope y'all have a happy New Year. I'm gonna leave you with the footage that's going on behind me. Well, not this one, but what I captured earlier, and so I hope y'all enjoy it. And I'm gonna swing the camera around to some new Transformers I got, and a new idea for Grimlock over here. So, all right, I'm gonna cut it in a second. I'll get back to you, and then we're gonna be exiting out of here. All right. Okay, now I'm behind the camera, and you have to use this here. I also got a new camera. Well, I don't want to say really new. I hope this footage is capturing. But as you can see, I have got Devastator, the Walmart reissue, and also picked up this here, which I haven't got a Bottomless yet, not hunger for a Bottomless. But I did get this guy right here, Inferno, which I combine them with Abominus's figures, stuff like that. And I think I'm running out of room for Grimlock. Well, Volcanus, and I'm still missing the legs because I only get them when they come out to the store. It ain't like I'm going to hunt them down. But I decided to add a little robot right there in the middle of it, just for kicks. And I always have the little added pieces there to make them bulk up a little bit. Either way, let me check something real quick.